Hello everyone, welcome to the Hacktoberfest 2023 with TensorFlow user group Nashik. We are excited to have you here today to learn more about how you can contribute in Hacktoberfest with the TensorFlow user group Nashik. So, let's get started. We have almost 15 and 20 participants, so let's start the stream. So, what is the Hacktoberfest? Hacktoberfest is a 1 month long celebration of the open source software which run by DigitalOcean's GitHub and it's an opportunity to learn about the open source, contribute to projects that you can learn and upscale. Like it's also a contribution challenge. Hacktober it's a contribution challenge because participants have the uh, target of pulling a 4 pull request so to come achieve the Hacktoberfest target, and pull requests should be merged between 1st October to 31st October. And in Hacktoberfest, there are rewards like when you participate in Hacktoberfest, you will complete all when you complete all the challenge, you will get digital badges, stickers, or sometimes some organization offers goodies and all. There are benefits, much benefits of participating in Hacktoberfest, like you will get to learn about open source software and how to contribute to the open source software and projects. You get the experience with the Git and GitHub like tools, and also you will get also experience how to how live contributions and live software works, how you can how the on ground software development works. Also you during this you will build your portfolio to work for your work, which reflects in your resume and which creates a value for that. Also during the Hacktober phase you will meet same-minded contributors and make new friends. Also it's a giving back to the open source community also when you participate in the Hacktoberfest. So this was about what is Hacktoberfest. So the main how you can contribute with the in Hacktoberfest with the TensorFlow user group Nashik. So during the Hacktoberfest we have a repository which will be consist of the machine learning machine learning topics in which you will you will pull requests with the ML project or you have created some projects in using Keras, TensorFlow, or any ML project or deep learning AI project. You will merged in our TFUG Nashik repository. So the what you have to do and how you can do and what steps you have to do will be explained by our co-organizers Pranav Prajapati. So I, I will call Pranav Prajapati on the stream.
Hello everyone, Pranav here. So I'm going to tell you how you can contribute to our repository and what all things do you need to contribute. So as Anurag told, we are participating in Hacktoberfest. So everyone wants to get their pull request merged during Hacktoberfest. So can I get any reply from the chat that I'm live and my audio and video is all fine? Yeah, hi Tanmay.
You are audible.
Okay, fine. So let's get started. So now I will share my screen. During Hacktoberfest, we contribute, as Anurag said, we have to get our full pull request merged during Hacktoberfest. So let's let the page load. Yeah, so it has started, and now I am going to tell you how you can contribute to the TFUG repository. So first of all, you need to have a GitHub account, which is necessary, and then you need to navigate to the TFUG repository. So the repository is over here, examples repository. So let me explain the workaround. So what we need during Hacktoberfest. So I've created a contributing.md for the contributors to understand what kinds of PR they can merge in our repository. So the link to this repository is this one. You can search it on web and you will get this repository. And um, guide to contribute to this examples repository. This repository contains will store some machine learning examples that are created by TFUG Nashik community. You can pick any of them. Here are some examples which you can contribute to. So today I'm going to show you how you can contribute to this repository by making a PR using this iris dataset, unsupervised learning example. So let's get started. So first, what you need to do is fork this repository. So I will create a fork in my GitHub account. So it's creating a fork over here. As you can see, a fork has been created in my GitHub. Now what you need to do is clone this repository locally. So I will go and clone this repository. You need to have Git already installed in your PC. So I have Git installed. Now I will clone this repository. So let's go git clone. So cloning into examples. Now you can see it has cloned the whole repository to my local, and then we will cd to this repo ls. So as you can see, the two files that were in this repository have came to my local. Now I will make a directory mkdir. So the example which I am going to contribute to is iris k-means. So I will name my directory iris classification. Fine. Now I will go in this iris classification. So I've closed this example to contribute. You can pick any of this from contributing.md. Here are many examples like Titanic dataset, customer churn prediction, California housing dataset. So feel free to pick up any of these example. You can also bring any of the example which you like. Like if you don't want to push any of these examples, feel free to bring your own example. We will merge the pull request if it's acceptable. So now I will download this from Jupyter. So you can train your model on Jupyter notebooks. I will tell the reason why. Because in collab environment, we get the images as well as the output in one canvas. So you can just go to Google Colab and create a new notebook and train your code sample over here. So any of the example from this to-do list, you can train it over here. You can change the runtime to GPU if you need GPU. So I've selected T4 GPU and save. So it will be connected to a GPU. And TensorFlow is already installed in Google Collaboratory environment. So you don't need to go through the hectic installations. For this example, I am going to use sklearn k-means model. You can use any of the model which you like, or any of the framework like PyTorch, TensorFlow, or Keras. So I will download this for now because this is already trained. And the main goal of this session is to show how you can contribute to this repository. So let's download. Where is the download button? Yeah, okay. So I have downloaded this, and now I will just paste it over my local repository. Mhm. Okay, so let me copy this one, copy, and go to my examples repository and paste this in my folder. So everyone make particular folder to which example you are contributing to. So as I was contributing for iris classification, I had made folder for it. So in this folder, it will contain the code samples which is related to the problem statement. So now we will check for git status. Mm, okay, git status. Yeah, so as you can see, change has been made in this repository, and it is telling us to add those. These are cache files. We can remove this using .git ignore. So let's create a .git ignore to .ts store file. .ts store and save this. So I've git ignored these files. So what you need to do is you cannot push some files to GitHub, right? You cannot push your personal information to GitHub. So you need to add such files in uh, git ignore. I will show this in VS Code as well. Open examples. Yeah, so you can see I've git ignored ds store, which is some cache file that has been created. Now let's check git status. So as you can see, we have removed the .ts store file from our repository by git ignore. Now we can, all you need to do is add the example and again click for git status. So now it has added the example, and the example which you will add will be in green color as it has been staged. Now you need to commit it. So I will write a commit added classification example. So it says added classification example, one file changed, 578 insertion. So it was example of 578 lines of code, and you can see the folder over here. Yeah, so one more thing you need to add to this folder, to whichever folder you are contributing to, is readme.md for that folder. In that readme, you need to add the author. So the author is Pranav Prajapati, and date created. So today's date is 1 October 2023. Also add the date modified in README. So if someone modifies your code in future, it will be visible. For now, it will be 10/20/23, and you can also add one more thing you need to add is, which is important, is example. So in iris classification model. So I've made these changes, and once again I will do git status. So whenever you make changes, make sure you do git status. So you can see it shows one more new file is added, which is readme.md. So just we need to git add that file, git add iris, and add the readme file. Once again, let's check the git status. So it's in green now, it's ready to commit, so you can commit it. Added readme.md. So I've added my readme.md also. Now what you need to do is, all these changes were in your local repository. You need to push it to the remote, which is over here. This one. You need to push it over here to your fork. So what you need to do is just git push, and it will push all the changes you made in code over here. So as you can see, my folder has came to remote, and all the code sample that I wrote is also available here for others to see. It's taking time to load. Yeah, so the code sample which I've written is available here, and now anybody can see it in readme.md. Okay, so I have not added the line break, so let's add that also. So you can simply add a line break in readme.md by pr, which is also a HTML tag. We can preview it over here. So now you can see it's visible. One more thing, you can add your LinkedIn over here by embedding your LinkedIn link over here. So suppose for now I will add my GitHub. Let's copy this one and paste it over here. So um, okay, we have one extra bracket. So if someone clicks on this link, he will be directed to your LinkedIn or GitHub. You can do this way also, it will be more easier. So let's change the remote. So what I'm trying to do here is I forgot to add the line breaks. So I will add those line breaks and then make a PR. Git status again, as you can see, it has some red. So let's git add irs classification readme.md. Again git status. So it has been added, and then git commit -m, uh, add line breaks in readme.md, and again git push. So again I'm pushing to my remote, and now I will refresh this. So as you can see, the line break and my uh, link to GitHub has also been added to the repository. Now what you have to do is pay attention to this message. This says this branch is three commits ahead of TFUG Nashik. So just click on this three commits ahead and then create a pull request. Add title to your pull request. So the title for my pull request will be add iris classification example, and I will make a pull request. You can add the description too. So as you can see, I have made a pull request now. So in TFUG Nashik repository, that is examples, one pull request is visible over here. So maintainer Anurag or I will just browse through your code samples and see if all things are correct and merge it to the TFUG examples repository. So I have made a pull request from my fork, which is over here. This is a complete other repository because it is Pranav examples, and this is a complete other repository. Fine. So I have made pull request from my repository to the TFUG repository, and then anyone can just go and, like, anyone not the maintainers of this repository can go and merge the pull request and confirm merge. So as you can see, my pull request has been merged. So the goal of Hacktoberfest is to merge your pull request. So I have merged mine. You are free to take any of this example and merge. For Titanic dataset, you can find examples. You can find the data on Kaggle for customer journey. It's available on Kaggle. California housing dataset is already available in sklearn dataset. So you can train a model on any of these examples and make a pull request just like this. So are there any questions?
So like I just want to say like before making the pull request, just first you should like create an issue with what project you want to like contribute. Just create an issue with like adding what the project is and what is the like project you are going to do. And when you are pulling the request, make sure to like add the issue number, tagging the issue number. So like it will create a easy for us also and for you also to know what you are like pulling in the repository.
Yes. So, what basically Anurag is trying to say. So, if I'm working on some uh, one of these examples over here, suppose I chose Titanic dataset. So, I will just go over here and create a new issue. Um, Titanic dataset example missing, and submit the issue. So once I submit the issue will be created over here, and then it will be easy for us to track example every on what example a particular person is working on. So you can create an issue and then make pull request.
We will be adding some beginner friendly problem statement so you can like start your project and start building that so you can merge your request also. You will We will add some beginner friendly issues also in like end of the day so you can just raise your for you any issue that you want to contribute. So we will assign the task to you and you can like create that project and you can merge in our repository.
We have one good first issue already open in our repository. So if anyone wants to close that issue, you're mostly welcome. So the let me explain the issue too. So so as I explained the whole workflow in this video. So if anyone can create a README file about how to fork, clone, and code and add, commit, push, then it will be very good for us, or we can also make it. But if you are if you are free and you want to merge a pull request, you are welcome.
So if anyone has question, just comment down
Yeah, you can ask your questions now.
any type of question that you want to ask us. या तो सब समझ गया या तो किसी को कुछ समझ में नहीं आया.
Yeah, ask if there are any questions, I will explain.
Any type of question is accepted.
Recording will be available. Yeah, recording
Yes,
will be available on LinkedIn. LinkedIn
LinkedIn. Yes,
supports that now.
yes.
Yeah, recording will be available. You can go through it again, uh, and see the complete workflow, how to fork, clone, and then add and commit and push. Just make
We will
sure you
share.
have GitHub installed, and you can create the notebook in Google Colab. It will be easy, or you can just install all the packages locally using pip and train your model and push. Just don't forget to create a README file which will include the author's name, so everybody can know who made this example and the date added and date modified.
I will share the repository link also. Make sure you just follow the Git TFUG Nashik GitHub page and also make sure to start the repository also. We will also share the like if you are joined on our WhatsApp group. So we will also share it there.
Any more questions? Like, feel free to ask. Don't hesitate.
Everyone knows what is Git and GitHub. It's important nowadays.
Yeah, you should know Git and GitHub. It's really important these days. Fine, seems like nobody has any issue, uh, and we can just wrap up.
We
Let's
will
add
share
some
all
good
the
music.
links on WhatsApp group so you can refer that.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, so the link has been shared on WhatsApp group. If you are not present on WhatsApp group, join it. The links are available on our LinkedIn, or just go to the URL github.com tfutnashik and the repository will be available there.
Or I will share on the comment section. You can just join the group.
Fine, so we can wrap up now.
If you have any question, you are free to like you can post on our WhatsApp group. So like we will answer that, and or you can like reach out to me or Pranav regarding that.
Okay, everyone understood what I said. Just tell this in the comment section.
Yes, no, it's the
Git is a version control system. GitHub makes tool that use Git. Yeah, this is true. GitHub is a remote hosting platform to host your projects with which are like which are used by Git
If you
version
don't
control
know what
system.
is Git and GitHub, like we will like try to host an session on that, so you can like learn about that.
It means we have to make changes to existing problem and push repo, and TFUG will pull. Yeah. So in contributing MD, we have many examples. You can pick any of them and train a model on that, and then make make a PR. So first fork it to your GitHub and make changes to your fork, and then make PR.
You just have to like select any topic. It's from the list, or you can select by your own. You have to like create a project, train a model on that topic, and you just have to like add to your repository, local repository, and then you have to pull that repository on our main repository.
Awesome. Can
Okay,
you
so
repeat
like
that? What we have to do? So you can go through the whole recording because to know what we have to actually do because I cannot explain the whole workflow again. So just go through the whole recording. You will understand what we have to do.
it's
Any
simple. It's
questions?
like we have just created a repo which we are like accepting the ML related projects which we have created using Keras, TensorFlow, or any ML project. So you just have you if you don't like find any topic, you just go through our list of topics, select one, create a project on that, create a model on that, and you just have to like push that request in our mail. So basically our repository will contain all the ML related projects or models.
Examples. Yeah. So this is the list. Feel free to pick any. This one are some tough ones that are fine-tuned bird, ImageNet. So if someone is really pro, he can make pull request regarding this topics, or you can just make some easy ones that are California. And one more thing. So if you can just make this a check in this checklist by doing uh, by making an
Pull
X inside
request.
this. So when you make not available, but when you put X over here, it gets check mark, so we can know, so others can know that what examples are already trained and which one are remaining.
And like also you can like add if any topic is not in the list and you are like taking just you like also mention in the readme file, so like if anyone is thinking about contributing out that and which is already in our repo, so they can also know. If you are starting to learn ML and want to also complete your Hacktoberfest, this is the best chance to you start with the simple projects, adding, creating a simple model, training a simple model, and just pushing your code to a main.
More questions?
So I think
Yeah,
there
got
are
it.
no everyone has got it.
Sachin has understood, and Sachin will make the first PR in our repository. Waiting for you, Sachin.
We are waiting for your pull request till the end of the day.
Hacktoberfest.
Yeah. So okay, no questions. So we will wrap up the event. I hear that repo should have Hacktoberfest label. Is it so?
Yeah,
Yes,
our repository has the
Hacktoberfest.
Hacktoberfest label over here.
You
Hacktoberfest
can see.
2023 and Hacktoberfest. So every pull request you make to this repository will be counted in Hacktoberfest. Okay, welcome. And now let's wrap up.
Don't forget to join the WhatsApp group if you have any doubts. Just ask there, or you can reach out to us. And don't forget to star the repository and follow the TensorFlow user group Nashik Github page. Thank you for joining us today. I hope your Hacktoberfest get completed and also you make your first PR in our TensorFlow user group Nashik repository.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for joining us today.
bye bye. Can we use another dataset to make a pull request? Yes. Sai has a question here. Yeah, of course, you can use any of the dataset of your choice. It is mentioned in the contributing.md that feel free to add any example of your choice which is not listed in contributing.md. So it can be any example.
You can look, you can like in your readme file, you just like add the link of the dataset that you have used, or if there are dataset which are like size is very large, so you can like add the link. So if anyone is like using that repository, so they will get about what dataset is used in this model.
Yeah, in readme.md of that folder, you can add the link to the dataset too. So anyone can just go and work around through.
If you don't know like where to get datasets, you can go on KAG also. There are so much data set you can like for can you can get any data set and use in your project or for training a model. It's free for everyone.
And you are free to use any framework. So in this example, I used sklearn framework. You can use TensorFlow, PyTorch, or Keras, Jax, Paddle. There are lots of framework in the market. Feel free to use any.
Any more questions, or if you need anything from our side, just comment
Yeah,
out in our group, WhatsApp group, so we will try to like do for.
and don't hesitate to make a pull request. You can like even if your pull request is not that perfect, you can make a PR. We will review it and suggest changes accordingly, and make your PR the best one, so we can merge it.
No,
Can we
Nikhil, I
say?
guess Nikhil has one question that can we say like other domain other than ML? No, because we are focusing on ML only, ML, AI, deep learning, natural language processing
Yeah.
related to ML
Domains,
AI.
domains, but related to ML.
Yeah. Any more questions? Initiative लो यार. Questions पूछो.
Yeah. Welcome, Sachin. Waiting for your pull request.
So I guess everyone has got it and there are no questions.
So let's end the stream.
Yeah. Bye guys.